So as you settle in here, I'll give a brief introduction to the context of our practice tonight. I like to think of yin yoga as a renunciation practice. So essentially what we're doing is drawing the veils. Drawing some boundaries around the hub of our awareness. So in essence, we're refining our relationship to the present so that psychic energy is not pulled in other directions. And so it's a renunciation, or you could even say a conservation practice. It's, in fact, one of the 8 limbs of yoga is brahmacharya, conservation of energy. And so ultimately what we're doing is conserving the subtle body, the energetic and the etheric field, so we're clearing the contextuals, the clutter from our existence. There is for certain a buildup of psychological and somatic tension in the body-mind, and we can use particular shapes, particular patterns of energy running to and from the organs, the inner dialogue between the organs, to essentially disengage from the front space of the brain. So as the brain settles now towards the base of the skull, you are clearing the cobwebs from the frontal cortex. And you start to wisely utilize the pranic field. You start to peel away the layers of distraction. And the single most effective way to do that, it's been suggested, is through breath work. And of particular interest to our practice will be a foundational Buddhist pranayama called Samatha. Shama meaning calm or abiding, ta meaning to maintain or remain within, so remaining in tranquility. So we'll practice shamatha together as we rise to Sukhasana, seated meditation pose. And before we begin the pranayama, as you settle in, I'll bring awareness to the 7 points or the 7 centers of meditation. The first is crossing the shin bones and allowing the pubic bone to roll forward. Letting the lower abdomen open. And then you begin to stack the spine as if you were stacking gold coins, one on top of the next. And you let the shoulder blades pull back and down. And the chest lifts and spreads, expansion across the heart center. Chin drips down towards the heart, back of the neck lengthens, and you'll feel a lift in the top of the shoulders, the thoracic spine. And then the eyes flutter closed as you rest the left hand on top of the right. And shamatha begins with just abiding of the breath, resting in awareness of the breath. And you may rest in awareness at the hara center, the lower dantian below the navel, or any other activated center along the spine. And you take passive inhales. The emphasis is rather on exhaling and dissolving into the space. So let the inhale travel to meet you rather than engaging with it. And as you exhale, you dissolve into the space around you. Awareness is infusing the space. Calm, abiding awareness, shamatha. Just a gentle awareness of the space. The ever-present spaciousness. And a simple, steadfast anchoring to the breath. Passive on the in-breath, and exhale to dissolve, spread awareness around you.